Bobby Catlin has saved Marconi on countless occasions this season, but for now, the Burleigh goalkeeper is being remembered for two costly mistakes. Both came in the top-of-the-table clashes with UTS Olympic, and both contributed to telling Marconi defeats. For the full story, let's join our commentators at the Leichhardt Oval, Mike Cockerell and Johnny Warren.
Well, the return of Walter Ardone from suspension forces Dave Ratcliffe to change a winning team. The odd man out is Norman Tome, who pays for his poor finishing by being relegated to the bench. Ardone will be partnered in the centre of midfield by Nick Meredith, while Olympic are again set to use Kimon Taliadoros in the hole behind the front two. The big question for Marconi over the past 48 hours is who will replace the suspended Andy Harper in attack. The likelihood is that job will fall to the versatile Matthew Baillie, who has scored 8 goals already this season. Into the side comes midfield playmaker Blagojevic, while on the bench after a long period out with injury is the experienced Gary Van Egmond. And away there by Ciantar, the up and under. No one pressing for Olympic. Time for Meredith to head it back to his goalkeeper. Well, really a strong and a fair challenge there from Ardone. Has won the ball back for Olympic. Poimer now. Onside is Ardone. Into the box, who's square. And just away from the danger zone there by a Marconi defender with Taliadoros lurking. The offside trap was ripped apart there by Olympic. A lovely ball played in there by Poimer. Ardone getting towards the byline. He cuts the ball square for Taliadoros, and Longo, in fact, made the interception for Marconi, and what a crucial interception it was.
Beautiful ball from Poimer. Good run from Ardone. That's exposed Marconi at the back. The best attacking move of the match so far.
Well, somewhat of a surprise. There's no corner. That seemed to me that came off Longo. The referee says it must have come off Taliadoros. Here's Suris. Vasily gets past Meredith. Zorich now going forward, still Zorich. Baillie with a shot, straight though at the goalkeeper, Mike Gibson. That was a good opportunity. Manfred Schaefer knows it, as does Matthew Baillie. The ball just fell nicely for Baillie there. Zorich beating one tackle, sliding it in there. Baillie with a good shot on goal. Unfortunately for him, straight at the goalkeeper. Good skills by Zorich, still going forward. El Ratifi now. Zorich continues his run, gets the early return. Zorich checks inside, still going. Zorich, lovely run here by Zorich, cuts it back towards Maloney, was it? And the tackle in there by Scott Baillie was a crucial one, saving a real goal-scoring opportunity for Marconi. Milan Blagojevic asking more of his defenders. This move was started and almost finished by Zorich. We've already talked about his skills. Look at the way he turns inside Ardone. Again, a lovely shimmy to get past Ciantar. The cutback almost found Maloney. Scott Baillie in there with an important tackle for Olympic. Corner by Maloney towards the back post, a foul by El Ratifi. But just to re-emphasise that earlier incident, Johnny Warren, what an impact Zorich has when he decides to go on runs like that.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Well, the match breaker, as we said before the game, he's that type of player. If he's on his game, he can decide the match. But a beautiful ball too from Ratifi. He gave the ball the way he likes it. Beautifully weighted, beautifully timed, so that Zorich didn't run offside.
Zorich keeps the ball in play, and Kimon Taliadoros appeals to the linesman in vain. It's been given away by Marconi. Meredith in there as well. Can't get the bounce of the ball. Maloney gets it instead. Hristodoulou now into space. Lines up the shot. Hristodoulou, and that's a goal for Marconi. Hristodoulou, what a finish there. A fearsome strike from 35 metres. The Olympic goalkeeper, Mike Gibson, could scarcely believe it. The ball's in the back of the net, and after 22 minutes, Marconi take the lead. The light there on the Marconi bench. Satisfaction for Manfred Schaefer. Hristodoulou scores against one of his former clubs. He does have fierce power in that right foot of his. Mike Gibson, for reasons best known to himself, decided to let the ball past him, and he'll regret that, because what a strike that is from Hristodoulou. Certainly the chances have been few and far between for Olympic, as El Ratifi strides forward, watched by Blagojevic. Hristodoulou. Renault lines up the shot on his left foot, and that wasn't a bad effort there by Brendan Renault. A clever shot with the outside of his left boot. The ball bending in towards the goalkeeper, and another moment of anxiety for Mike Gibson as we look at this shot from Brendan Renault with the outside of his left boot. Not too far away, Johnny.
And
Warren.
great skill required to hit the ball like that. When you hit it with the outside of the foot, of course, it will get an enormous amount of curve on it. But that's my point, Mike, about the difference between Marconi and Olympic. Renault and Castley, the two fullbacks, are involved all the time in their attacking plays. We haven't seen anything of Edwards or of Barrett in an attacking sense, and that is one of the reasons, a major reason I might suggest, that Marconi are on top at this stage.
And Aratifi there has won the foul. Generally, the player in front will get the referee's decision, as was the case there with Aratifi in front of Adam Ciantar. Renault now with the set piece for Marconi. In towards Zorich. The ball bounces nicely for Aratifi. Still going, Francis Aratifi, putting his body on the line as he has done throughout his career. And on this occasion, unable to find the mark, but
look at this touch of skill here. That's fantastic stuff from Francis.
Good play there by Aratifi, who stretched for the volley as well. Souris pressured by Meredith. The back pass towards Catlin. And Bobby Catlin will not be happy about that back pass from Souris. 30 minutes gone. It's Marconi leading 1-0, but signs in the last minute or so that Olympic are starting to find their touch. Very dangerous situation there created by Paul Souris, unnecessarily so. It's Olympic now with the throw. Away by Longo. Here's Edwards now. Taliadoros does well on that far side. Meredith now lines up the cross. It's a good cross by Nicky Meredith, and it actually made its way to Trajanovski. But unfortunately for Olympic and their top scorer, the touch did not come at the right angle. A lovely cross there by Meredith. Trajanovski got on the end of it, but the ball pushed past the post.
Well, that's something that's been missing from Olympics game, is getting in crosses from the left side. I wonder, Mike, even at this early stage, whether there will be a change on for Olympic at halftime, whether they'll put Meredith back to that left fullback position to be able to supply crosses like we just saw then. It's being played out in midfield a little bit. They've got no width on the left, no penetration at all. That's a possibility.
Here's Bingley now taking up a position on the left, chips it in towards Aratifi. A good jump there by Adam Ciantar, and the shot there on the far side by Castley wasn't too far away. So Mike Gibson, the busier of the two goalkeepers so far in this match.
And the Marconi
there as the shot from Castley goes across the face of goal.
And the Marconi fullbacks again involved in goal-threatening situations. We've seen Renault having shots, and now Castley on the right.
Demarani looks for Bingley. The header back there by Baillie will fall short. Bingley's in there, and the shot across the face of goal by Matthew Bingley as Mike Gibson came sprinting out from his goals. Both players now taking a while to get up. It was a fair challenge there by Gibson. He did the right thing. He put Bingley under pressure. Good pass here by Demarani. A mistake made by Baillie, though, in trying to head the ball back to his goalkeeper. It fell short. Here's Taliadoros looking for Ardone. Now Edwards can get in behind this Marconi defence. Towards the near post comes Trajanovski, and that's a shot by Edwards, which is a good one. It's a goal, in fact. Amazing. Alistair Edwards sends the crowd into delight. Sheer disbelief there on the face of Bobby Catlin. What a relief that will be for Alistair Edwards. It's been a long time coming, but look at the smile on his face. The cross turned into a shot, deceiving Bobby Catlin, and it's Olympic back on level terms. the goal scorer, the man on your screen, Alistair Edwards. Well, we can see that it was the tackle by Taliadoros who gave Edwards the space in behind that defence. There's no question he was trying the cross here, but the shot, in fact, coming off the upright, a difficult one, it must be said, for Bobby Catlin.
I just wonder whether there's a deflection on the cross here. That puts an enormous amount of spin on the ball, and when it has hit the crossbar, it's just spun back in. This is the determining thing now. Does it get a touch here? The spin certainly comes from somewhere. No, there's no touch there.
In fact, Catlin getting a glove to it. They're not able to push it wide of the post, so Olympic 1, Marconi 1. The goal coming after 50 minutes. All square here at the Leichhardt Oval between the two top Sydney teams, Marconi and Olympic. Here's Edwards now, a man inspired.
We've been on about the lack of involvement of Edwards and Barrett in attack. It's quite obvious in these early moments of the second half that that is going to be changed for Olympic.
Well, Alistair Edwards' first goal since returning to the club. Danger now, though, for Olympic. Bingley is free into the box. The shot past Gibson. And past the upright as well there from Matthew Bingley. As is often the case, a team equalises and then is pumped up on adrenaline, leaving gaps at the back. That was a big gap for Bingley.
Adelaide. Damien Murray has scored. It's Adelaide City 1, Melbourne Knights 0.
And Dan, the important thing in that Melbourne Knights Adelaide City game, Danny Tiato has been sent off for the Melbourne Knights.
Certainly a job ahead of the defending champions, down to 10 men against Adelaide City, away from home. A loss there will certainly rejuvenate Olympics' chances of finishing in the top two, although still have Brisbane to contend with. Here's Ardone with the free kick. In there was Trajanovski. The shot from Edwards, was it? In fact, it was Taliadoros who was struggling to get over the top of that ball. Bounced for him after some hesitant moments in this Marconi defence. Bobby Catlin coming under pressure from Trajanovski, and the left foot volley there from Taliadoros. Wide of the post. Ardone gives the ball away to Aratifi, who skips past Ciantar, still going. Francis Aratifi past Blagojevic into the box. Francis Aratifi still going, and the angle was always too difficult in the end for Francis Aratifi. A good turn, a good burst of speed past two Olympic defenders, but the ball just carried too far in front of Francis Aratifi. A good strong run though by the Marconi striker. Past Blagojevic there. Ciantar quite fortunate there really not to have been spoken to at least by the referee.
Well, I thought that was a penalty, Mike. That's interference right on the edge of the box, whether it was inside or not. Debatable, but no debate about whether Waratifi was interfered with.
Dave Ratcliffe, the Olympic coach, also introducing a fresh player, Derek Poimer, off the pitch for Olympic. And Robbie Ironside, the former Kiwi international, comes out for his second appearance of the season. Robbie standing on for Marconi. So the change is being rung by both coaches. Ironside, of course, always a danger in the air. Good jump there by Van Egmond, now with Blagojevic once again. Ardone, to his left is Edwards. Still with Trajanovski. Ironside trying to hold off Longo. The layoff for Meredith. Meredith goes towards the penalty box, tries a shot, Nicky Meredith. Not a bad effort. The ball curving viciously there. As far as Bobby Catlin, the Marconi goalkeeper, was concerned. Plenty of power in this shot by Nicky Meredith. And look at the swerve on this ball. Just over the upright. Tome now lofts the ball in towards Ironside at the back post. There's a touch from Longo, so it should be a corner for Olympic. Dominic Longo will certainly know he has his hands full now. Robbie Ironside, a very strong player in the air. And as Johnny Warren said, a clear tactic now of Dave Ratcliffe to get the ball into the box as quickly as possible. Ardone with the corner towards the back post. Ironside jumps for Olympic, and that's a goal! The super sub, Robbie Ironside! Well, Robbie Ironside brings the crowd to its feet. The substitute makes an impact. The goal coming with just 8 minutes left on the clock. The light there for Steve Darby and Dave Ratcliffe, the Olympic coaching staff. What a substitution that proved to be. And Robbie Ironside, the Kiwi, puts Olympic in front. A headed goal from a corner.
And that is a coach's goal. Full credit to Dave Ratcliffe. Sure, Robbie put it in, but that was such a good tactic. They brought on Ironside, they played him in front. Nobody would expect that. And that's one of the reasons he's on, to do just exactly that.
Well, that is a quality header from Robbie Ironside. Look how high he got. Look at the power. Straining of those neck muscles, I should say, and a difficult chance as far as Catlin was concerned. And Olympic come from behind to lead Marconi 2-1. All power there by Robbie Ironside. Ratcliffe wanting to hold on to the lead, and who can blame him as Tome now escapes down that right side. Trajanovski wants the ball towards the near post. He gets it. Trajanovski, good effort there by Trajanovski. Millimetres away from the post. How on earth did Kris Trajanovski get a shot there on target? The call was made by Trajanovski. The delivery was inch perfect by Tome. Trajanovski just turning away from Demarini, and oh so close there. Now with Souris, Olympic funnel back in defence. Here's the youngster Angelucci. In there though was Edwards, back to his goalkeeper Mike Gibson. And his clearance over the halfway line for Trajanovski. Now with Meredith. Smart play here by Meredith. He held up the pass. The clock continues to run down. Souris chips it up the line. And there is the full-time whistle from referee Eddie Lennie. It's a come-from-behind victory for Sydney Olympic. A victory which puts them back as joint partners in the lead of the Ericsson Cup. The man on your screen, Robbie Ironside, proved to be the match winner. The super sub, the Kiwi international, a superbly headed goal from a corner as Dave Ratcliffe, the Olympic coach, savours the response from a large gallery here at the Leichhardt Oval. What a win of character this was by Olympic, coming from behind. Hristodoulou putting Marconi in front after 22 minutes. But second half goals from Alistair Edwards and Robbie Ironside, giving Olympic a victory which restores their faith in their hopes of taking the title perhaps this season. The crowd here certainly hope so. Marconi back to the drawing board, although they still retain top spot on the Ericsson Cup table. But the jinx continues. Marconi haven't beaten Olympic this season. And the same story tonight as we look at that full-time scoreline of UTS Olympic 2, Marconi Fairfield 1.